Hello guys, my name is Anderson. Okay, in today's tutorial I will show you how to design a card. Where cards vary from designs. Alright, different design has their own different cards. Like the cards for mobile design is different from the card for web design. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go straight to Figma. All right, now for my previous designs, let me show you what cards mean. When we're talking about cards, let me show you what it means. Okay, now this is the web page I've designed before. Now this thing you are seeing here is a card. You can see they are different. When I hover on it, you can see the layers, the different layers there. All of this one, they are cards. This one here you are seeing here, these four images and text at the bottom of it is cards. Okay, let me also go online and show you what cards mean also. Okay, I'll show you a template where I get my idea from. Okay, it's plus.pro, that is pro, which enter. All right, let's see. Let me show you what cards means. Okay, these are various website design templates. If you want to design a website, you can come to this website and get some templates and do your design. Okay, there are a lot of cards here. I just want to show you some specific ones. All right, let's take for this one let's say for this particular one. Now you can see this flow out. You can see, okay, all of these things, they are cards. All right, all of these things, they are cards. This 1 2 3 4, they are cards, and this also a hand. This is a typical cards like this. We all see something like this every day. In as far we use our phone, our laptops, we browse across various websites and blog posts. We see them every day. These are cards. Okay, let's try and design this particular one now. Let's try and design this. Now let's move straight to Figma. All right, the first thing we have is two things here. We have text, then we have image. Text and image all together. All right, text and image. Let's do any of this now. I'll show you how to design any of this. In fact, they are of the same pattern. All right, let's move straight to our Figma. Okay, let's go to new page, fresh page that we can go straight and design. First of all, the first thing there was what? A text. All right, was a text. What I did, excuse me, what I did, you hit T on your keyboard. You highlight on what? On the T text. You highlight on text and draw a frame text. Okay, now you can see this, the cursor is very low. Let's increase it here. Let's increase it and check and do the settings here. Okay, the typeface here is popping. Let's use Rubik, enter. Then okay, medium. Is it medium or regular? Let's use regular. Then the text size, let's use 14. Okay, it was 15 before. Let's use 16 at this time. Now you right click outside. Okay, you can see now the reason why it is so small here. Just see the screen size. The screen size is 14. Now let's increase the screen size to what? 100%. 100% will be too large. Okay, 100% will be too large. Now it's 30%. Okay, let me increase it a little bit, like at least 50%. Let's see, 50% is also large. All right, your normal view is 100%. Okay, let's reduce it so that we can have what we want to get. All right, let's move on. Now right click outside. We installed a plugin called Lorry Inson. Okay, all of that is to get a dummy text, right? To get a dummy text. Now I need 50 words. Okay, 100 words, because those tests, let's say I need 100 words. 100 words is just too small. Now that is like this. Now come here, come to this auto height, click the auto height. Okay, click the auto height. Let's increase it, let's decrease it. Now if you can see, as I'm reducing the width, the text is also what reducing. Okay, the text is also reducing. All right, now let's also increase the size of the screen. Also let's also increase the size. You can hold your control and roll up your mouse. All right, and roll up your mouse, then you have the size increased. Okay, all right, let's go on. Now it's as if this text is too much. All right, as if the text is too much. Or let's reduce the text size, to from 16 to like 14 or 12, as the case may be. Now let's reduce cut off part of this text. Okay, I double click and then I highlight, then delete. Press your delete key, then go back again and what? Auto hide. I mean, you understand what I'm talking about. Also reduce it. All right, bring it down a little, then okay, and now you can turn your setting to be it should be okay like this. All right, let's move on. Now let's go on back and check. You can see the text is too much. The text that we have is too much. Let's go back there. This text that we have here is too much. Let's reduce it also. Okay, let's reduce it also. Let's reduce it, delete. All right, come back here again and fit in. Okay, now that is for that. Okay, let's go back there and check. Okay, this is what they did here. Now if is on this word, on this text align center, let's do that. Okay, now after that, the next thing we are going to do, we are going to make this text, we are going to create auto layer on this text. Shift A. Now after creating an auto layer, name your frame, is frame level here, just giving test 1. Just give it test 1. All right, hit enter. Okay, now double click the content of the auto layer. Double click the content of the auto layer. Double click here the content. Come here, come to this horizontal resizing, click on the drop down menu. You see, come to the horizontal resizing, click on fit container. Okay, after clicking on fit container, come back to the text. Come here, then you can see is responsive. It's very responsive now. Okay, now responsiveness in your design is very important. It's very paramount, in the sense that if you are given a task, if you are given work to do, maybe you are the one responsible for the mobile design, the desktop design, and various screens, as the case may be. So you're going to design the same thing many times. Just design one, make it responsive, then and fix it and increase. Whether you are reducing it to their various screen size, it will not be difficult. You are just stretching. They are just they are just, it's just like they are malleable. You can beat them to different sizes and shape. All right, that is what auto layer and the responsive design means. Okay, you don't have to do the same work multiple times. Just do it one, make your work responsive, create your component here, then it's okay. Okay, now that this one is responsive, any screen you can fit this one on any screen. Okay, that is for that. Now let's go to our design. Now we are done with this one. Now let's create the name here. All right, let's create the name here. Now I see something there. Come back, use your double click here. Come there is a, all right, I saw something there. Is somebody quote or is a quote? There's a quotation mark there. Now look at it here. Look at it. There's a quotation mark. Is somebody's statement. All right, that is what I just did. Now the next thing to do is here is this Taylor tree learning. All right, let's go and do that. Now hit your T again. Hit your T. Taylor Anderson. All right, there's a Taylor Anderson. Okay, make it, create an auto layer also. All right, make sure you center your text at the center. Okay, your text at the center. All right, very important. Okay, now here, this horizontal space between items, we don't need it. Take it to 0. We don't need it for now. Take it to 0. And vertical padding. Okay, let's just work with what we have now. Now let's check the size of this name and the text, if they are the same. Let's go. Okay, they are the same but different color. Okay, they are okay. Let's just make a small difference by increasing in, let's say 20. All right, just a little different. Okay, all right, the next thing to do is this thing that you have seen here, this bar. Let's create our bar. Creating our bar, come here, is either you use your pen tool or you use your what, your line tool. Okay, any of them. Then click, draw, and hold your shift so that you draw a perfect, a straight line. All right, okay. Now the way it is here is very small. Come here and increase what, the size of the stroke. All right, increase the size of the stroke. Increase the size of the stroke a little bit. Okay, let's say it's 4. Let's say it's 4, right? The color here, come to the stroke, change the color. Then what we are going to do, you can see from here is what is a gradient. Both this bar and the name is a gradient. We are going to change the color. Now let's create a gradient. Come here. For you to create a gradient in Figma, just come to this solid, click on the down, click on it. You see a drop down menu. Click on a layer. All right, when you click on a layer, this part will showed up. Now choose the color you want. From here you can see that this is the color they choose. You can see almost the whole of the design this is the color they are using for their designs. Okay, let's use similar color as well. Come here, that color is found around this area. Okay, pick one, then come here also to this other side. Come here, make sure you can see the opacity here is 0. Increase the opacity. Now come here and choose something darker. All right, then come here and, 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 I change the position of the gradient. I change the position of the gradient. All right, I change the position of the gradient. All right, don't forget that. Okay, this one that is light, let's make it lighter. Let's make it lighter. Okay, let's make it lighter. Let's make it lighter. Okay, I increase it a little bit. I increase it. Let's have an effect there. Okay, that is for that, and we have something similar to that. Now the same thing here. These words that you see here, we are going to, let's change this the text, the color also. Come here, also do the same thing. Linear, from linear you see the same in there. Change your color. Okay, come here, pick your dropper, eyedropper, pick your eyedropper tool, then click on one part of it, then this other one, click on there, click on this other one. Your eyedropper tool also is easier for you, so that you can have what, the same result or the same color. Now here, from here, make sure your opacity is 100%. Okay, all right. Okay, would they actually get that color very well? Okay, somehow here. All right. Okay, we have the same thing. Now let's bring them together. Now this one is already in auto layer. All right, this one you have to bring the two together. Now let's bring this one inside this auto layer. We have this line. This line have to come inside, come to this layer panel, then open up the frame, this frame 11. Draw the line inside the what? Are you getting it? Open up the that is inside. Okay, you can see now. Now is inside now. Let's not. Okay, this let's set the auto layer this thing. The distance between the distance between element, or the distance between item is, let's give it like 12. Okay, it's like 12. Let's check how the distance is not too much. Okay, let's leave it that way. Okay, now this frame level 13, call it test and bar. All right. Okay, with that we understand what we are doing. All right, we are not done yet. We have two elements. We have two elements here we are going to put together. All right, now let's check the way it is. This one and this one. Let's go there. Let's go there. Now bring them together. You click on this one, hold your shift, and click on this also. Then make it auto layer. You add auto layer to it. Now the distance between elements is too much. If you check, the distance there is not much at all. Is not that much. Let's go there and reduce it. Let's go to our Figma and reduce it. Now distance, this is the distance. Reduce it a little bit. Okay, let's leave it that way. All right, so we are make sure this one is also this test and make sure they are what, fit container. All right, make sure it's fit container. Also make sure this one is what, fit container. All right, make sure it's fit container. Then like this. Okay, we are the journey is moving. All right. Okay, what is next? The next thing to do is, okay, the next thing to do, let's go. We have an image here. Let's go and get image. Let's go and get image. Now how do you get image? Remember, you check our tutorial, you find how you can get image, how you can install those plugins to here to get images. Okay, I have explained it very well in some of the video in this channel. Okay, now what you have to do, right click, go through to plugins, then click on splash. On splash is what, I think there is issue here. Okay, all right, we are not merging them yet. All right, just search for any image. Let's say a lady or a lady. All right, enter. Okay, just search anyone you would like, to use for this design. I have tons of them here. Just pick anyone that is suitable for you. Okay, I think let's pick this one. Let's pick this one. Oh, there is a mistake. You can see now what we did now. Okay, let's go back. Okay, we are not supposed to drop it inside. All right, it was a mistake. Right click again, let's go there, from plugin, then on splash. Okay, here click, type a lady, enter. Okay, let's go and pick that same person, that same picture, that same image. Let's go and pick that same image here. Okay, now it has covered the whole screen. Don't worry, that one shouldn't be a problem at all. We are going to scale it down. Click your key to scale the whole screen down. Scale it down, bring it down to have a sizable, bring it down a little bit. Okay, I think it's okay here. Now to press V to remove it from scaling. All right, increase it a little bit, increase the size a little bit, the size of the screen a little bit. Okay, if the size of the screen is increased, that means we still have to scale this image down. All right, so that we'll have a perfect. Okay, we still have to scale it down. K for scaling. Scale your image down. All right. Your V again. Press your V key. Okay. Now, first of all, remember this everything here, they are now responsive. If you check here, you can see it's responsive. It's responsive now. Hope you can see it's responsive. Now let's move on. Now after that, you can actually okay, if you like, you can fill the space. You can fill it with white, but I don't think it's necessary yet. Let's go back. All right, for me, you can do it. We can do it any way you like to do it, but for me, let's do it this way first. All right, let's move on. Now let's bring them together. Then give the auto layer. Then come to your auto layer setting. Make sure you set the element. You set everything there to the center. Then the space between elements, how to reduce it. In fact, there is no space between them. just type 0 here. All right, just type 0. That is it. Okay, hope you are getting. Let's check if there's actually space. There's no space between them. There's no space between them. There's no space. Let's go back and check. I think there is a white space. Okay, all right, let's go back. I think that first thing that I said is it will be okay. Let's fill the container, fill it with white. Okay, now after filling it with white, then come to this padding here, come to this padding, give it the vertical padding to be what? To be 14, vertical padding, then horizontal padding to be 7. Okay, all right. After that, then bring them together. Now change the name of that frame label to test and what? Bar. Test and bar. All right, please, if there is any question, drop it on the comment section below. I will answer the question. I will answer any whatever question you may have. I will answer them. All right, let's continue. Please, if you are following, you find it interesting and you found value on it, please thumb up, like this video and subscribe to this channel so that we videos like this, so that anytime we upload content like this, good content like this, you'll be the first to get it. All right, let's continue. Now let's break them together. All right, create an auto layer. After creating an auto layer, reduce the distance between them a little bit. Let's reduce it. Okay, let's say 29. Okay, we are having 29 there. Then after that, let's fill everything with what? Let's fill everything with what? With white. Fill it with white. Okay. All right, let's continue. Okay, the next thing we have to do is come here. The way it is here is not responsive. Now make this one responsive. Come to this setting here, make it, you can see is on field, horizontal resize field. Come here, make it field container. All right, and the image also come back here as also make it field container. All right, come here, come there, then check if it's responsive. You can see it's responsive, very responsive. Now you can see this is how to create a what? Card in any way. Now let's continue. We are not done yet. The next thing to do, change this image, give it a name, card. Just say card, enter. The next thing to do, let's go back to here. We have to what? Work on this now. On this one is not hard. It's just what? It's just a circle with what? A quotation mark there. Let's go back to Figma. We are going to have it here. Let's check the okay. All right, let's continue. Okay, the next thing we are going to just come to this panel, click on ellipse, then height 100, then width 100. Okay, bring it here. Make sure to come to this come to this, see this plus sign here, make it absolute, so that you can position it wherever you want to position it. All right, now it is completely white. All right, it's completely white. This is not complete white now. Okay, once you put this thing here, you can see the constraint setting. Come here, make sure it is what center, the horizontal setting, and the vertical setting also make it also center. Then the color, we are going to make it pure white. Then come back here, come to this effect, add effect. The effect we are adding is what? Draw shadow. Come here to the draw shadow settings, make the blur to be what? To be 10, and the y axis to be what? 5. Then the y axis to be 5 also. Okay, enter. That is that. Now the next thing is, sorry, that color, the color of that. Now let's check the color of the draw shadow here. It's the same color. Let's change the color of the whole. It's not white. It's a gradient. Let's do that one first. The color, cancel this one. The color of the, come here and click on the linear settings, so that will create a gradient also. Come here, make sure the color, which color do we have it there? Okay, we'll have that color somewhere here. Is that true? Somehow, let's bring it back a little bit. Have it here. Let's go back. Here. Also, this part is also. Let's make this part now light purple. Pick your eyedropper tool. Okay, bring it here, click your eyedropper tool, click on it and pick a color from here. Then we reduce it. Okay, now let's just take it up and upside down. Bring this one down, bring this one down a little bit. It may not look exactly the same, but we are getting somewhere. All right, okay, let's say this is what we have gotten. Now the same thing applied to the gradient. The effect, the draw shadow is not black. That is what we should know. The draw shadow is not black. Let's change the draw shadow color to something like the same parent color. All right, let's give it this way. Okay, excuse me, let's do it this way. Then we come here, the setting, make the blur to be 25, then the y axis to be what? 6. Okay, I think it's looking the same. Now the next thing to do is, The next thing to do is the quotation mark. This quotation. So how do we do that? Go back. Let's come back to Figma. Quotation. Now we have a plugin. Right click and hero icon is loading. Material design icon. Let's use that one. Material design icon. All right. But this is the reason why you have to install various plugins. You write the same thing, quotation. It's getting ready. Just be patient a little bit. Now it's here. All right. Now this quotation is white, not black. Let's get another one. This one is, you can't do anything to this one. This one is just black. Let's get another one. Go to plugin, then font option. Let's check font option. What we have there. Now search the same thing, quotation. Okay, we are getting some of them. Okay, all right, we can change the color of this one. We can change this. Now have that one deleted. Okay, now let's change the color. First of all, bring it here first. Now also come here, take it to absolute position. When it is in the absolute position, you can take it to anywhere, any direction. Increase it. Sorry, go back. Scale it up. Use your key, don't forget. Scale it up. Make sure you center it. Okay, that is for that. Then change the color. The color is very important. Remove this thing from scale and take it back. Also here, make sure it's from your horizontal scale setting. Put it center, then vertical center also. All right, the color, let's change the color to white. Okay, all right. Okay, what is next? The next thing is what? To give it the corner radius to. Okay, now there is something here you need to know now. Now the image and this other side is different. You can see that when I give the image corner radius, everything here, the image has, all part of the image has what? Corner radius. The four corners has what? Corner radius. That is not what it's supposed to be. Now let's click the image, open up this part. Now let's remove this other part from corner radius. Here make it 0. Here make it 0. Okay. Now come back to this one also. Give it corner radius of 10. Sorry, that is not okay. The card generally corner radius of 10. Okay, you see it now. So that is it. This is how to create what? Card. You can see there is no difference between what you see here and the one we have. What? Let me increase. You can see this one is just 74%. Let me make it 100% now. You see how big it is. You can see This is how to what? To create what? To create card. This is an example of what? Card. This one is long because of the image. All right. Okay. Look at this. Let me make this 30 to be, so that the effect can enter even this image too. All right. Let's make it 60. Okay, it's coming out. All right. I think, okay, it's coming out. Okay, it's okay now. You can see it's out. Is out. All right, this is how to create card in Figma. All right, card is very important to website design. You can see this website we just visited now. Every part of this website is card. You can see card everywhere. The good thing about this, once you design one, that is the reason you must make your design responsive. All right, that's that you just succeeded in designing one of it. All we need to do is just to change the image and the name. That is all. We don't have to start designing all over again. Once you can design one, make that one very responsive, then you can what? You can duplicate it, replicate the same thing. All right, make sure you get that. Okay, that is that. This is how to create card in Figma. So everything here is responsive. Okay, let me show you what responsiveness means. Now, once you can see exactly, this is exactly the way it looks on that website. You can see it's responsive. Any position at all, it will adapt. You can see a very responsive design. All right, try make sure all your designs are very responsive. Now that you design this, for you to use it on any mobile design or a desktop, you come. This is exactly how to design what? This is exactly how to design a responsive card. That is responsive. It's not difficult to do. You can see it's like it's zooming in, it's zooming out, zooming in, it's zooming out, zooming in, is zooming out. All right, if you find value in this particular design, if you find value with my services so far, please turn on your notification bell and subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And also like this video, like our video, like every one of our video, so that anyone outside can actually have access to this beautiful design, these great tutorials. All right, thank you so much. Thank you.